Third graders, today for our read aloud, we are going to build on our knowledge of Julius Caesar. You are going to be filling out the second part of your organizer. So you're going to fill out the Julius Caesar part 2 as I read. I will give you pausing points so you kind of say, oh, hey, Mrs. Martin finished a paragraph. What main idea can I pull from it to write down? Just like we did as a whole class, okay? I'm going to go through our vocabulary. Our first word is the word alliance. What's our word?
Alliance.
An alliance is a group of people who share common goals and they work together to get those common goals done. So if you form an alliance, you're coming together and you have the same goal. You want to get something done. Our next word is compromise. What's our word?
Compromise.
A compromise is a way to settle a disagreement and both sides have to give up something. So if you think about it, like how many of you have compromised, especially at your house, right? Like, I will compromise with my children. Okay, so you don't want to eat anymore, and I want you to finish it. We'll compromise and you can take 2 more bites. Does that seem like something that's happened at your house?
Yeah.
Or like you have a little brother. I bet that happens at your house, right? No, you have to eat 2 more bites. It's that compromise. I'm not making him eat at all, but he's got to eat some more. Our next word is crude. What's our word?
Crude.
If someone or something is crude, it's uncivilized, not knowing how to act properly. So show me how to act properly. I know you're going to fix this, Aiden. Thank you. You guys are all being civilized, not crude. Very good. Next up, we have feud. What's our word?
Feud.
A feud is a fight between people or families, and feuds last a long time. They're not short. They usually last for a long time. And our last word we're going to come across as we go in is the word negotiate. What's our word?
Negotiate.
This is to bargain or to come up with an agreement. So you negotiate. Sometimes when we have that dinner argument at my house and we need to come with a compromise about how much to eat, my children will negotiate with me. I'll say, you need to eat 4 bites. And Liam will say, how about 3? He's trying to negotiate with me on that. Now, knowing Julius Caesar, do you think the negotiating and the compromising is going to be over dinner food?
No.
So we're going to read to find out what needs to happen with Mr. Julius Caesar. We already know a lot about him. We know about the daily life of Romans, right? The plebeians. We know our patricians. What's the lowliest one? The lowliest group of people. The slaves that live there. Fabulous. We know that when Rome first started, who was the ruler? A king, right? Then what happened? They turned it into that republic where we had those different people, the classes of people. We had the people who led it. We had the Senate. And then we had all the people below there. Today, we're going to read a little bit more about Julius Caesar. Oftentimes, authors, especially with famous people, they're going to be writing, lots of people will choose to write about him. Different authors will write about the same person or the same thing. Have we come across this already with reading? Like even with the human body systems. Writer, please don't do that. Get it out of your mouth. Even with the human body systems, it was important because lots of different people were writing about the same systems. Same thing with people. Julius Caesar was famous. The things he did were famous. So lots of people through history have chosen to write about him because he's famous. And the important pieces are going to be repeated over and over again. So we're going to start our reading of Julius Caesar. I'm going to use my book. Oh, use this one. It's easier. Okay. Chapter 11, Julius Caesar. Who is giving this report?
Mrs. Teachwell.
Mrs. Teachwell. Yes, Kaysen. That is fabulous. You may get your reader out and follow along.